Welcome back. His Royal Highness the Crown Prince, Prime Minister and Chairman of the Bahrain Economic Development Board, the EDB, Prince Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, chaired the EDB's Board of Directors meeting. His Royal Highness emphasized that the National Action Charter constitutes a milestone in the history of the kingdom's national development, led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. His Royal Highness noted that since the launch of the NAC, the Kingdom of Bahrain has demonstrated a distinguished record of achievements and outlined the importance of building on these achievements to further growth and development across all sectors. His Royal Highness highlighted the importance of further bolstering Bahrain's position as a global investment destination by attracting investments across priority sectors, in line with the Kingdom's economic diversification efforts. His Royal Highness noted the Kingdom's wide-ranging achievements, led by the will and determination of Team Bahrain, who continue to support the Kingdom's comprehensive development led by His Majesty the King. Touching on ongoing development strategies and plans, His Royal Highness highlighted Team Bahrain's efforts alongside the Kingdom's private sector in supporting the national economy and ensuring the Kingdom remains a top destination for investment across numerous sectors. During the meeting, the EDB's board reviewed its 2023 achievements and its goals for 2024, along with the most prominent global economic developments and strategies to attract investments across priority sectors, in line with the Kingdom's far-reaching development goals. His Royal Highness outlined that the promising investment opportunities facilitated by Team Bahrain, in addition to the Kingdom's flexible and robust legislative system, have allowed for the advancement of development and diversification efforts, attracting investments that have exceeded the Kingdom's set goals. His Royal Highness expressed his appreciation for Team Bahrain's relentless efforts to achieve the desired economic diversification goals across all sectors, which will in turn have a profound positive impact for the entire Kingdom. His Royal Highness expressed his pride in the Kingdom's achievements and developments across all sectors in conjunction with the Economic Recovery Plan and Bahrain Economic Vision 2030. His Royal Highness noted that Bahrain has served and continues to serve and empower its citizens by creating promising opportunities across various fields per the principles and objectives of Bahrain Economic Vision 2030. His Royal Highness affirmed the Kingdom's key economic indicators and other positive markers, all of which forecast a reassuring future for the Kingdom of Bahrain, dictated by success and promising opportunities for its citizens. His Royal Highness noted that each stage of development has certain requirements, and the next stage requires resolve and determination from everyone to build on the previous successes and reach greater and more comprehensive achievements. This resolve is key for Bahrain to continue to be a pioneer in various fields, in line with the visions of His Majesty the King. The Minister of Finance and National Economy, Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, then gave a presentation on the achievements of the Kingdom's Economic Recovery Plan. The presentation outlined the total value of investments since the launch of the plan in 2021, which has reached more than $2.8 billion, exceeding the priority goal of simplifying and increasing the efficiency of commercial procedures by attracting an investment of $2.5 billion by 2023, outlined in the ERP. 29,533 Bahraini citizens benefited from job opportunities provided in the year 2023, exceeding by 48% the annual priority goal outlined in the Economic Recovery Plan to employ 20,000 Bahrainis annually until 2024. 11,078 citizens received training during the year 2023, exceeding 11% the initial priority goal included in the Economic Recovery Plan to train 10,000 Bahrainis annually until 2024. The plan also facilitated the completion of 12 major projects, fulfilling the priority objective of implementing major development projects. The non-oil sector also recorded a growth of 6.6% at constant prices during the year 2022, the highest growth rate since 2012, exceeding the initial target growth rate within the priority of developing promising sectors of 5% in 2022. As for the priority of financial sustainability and economic stability, work is underway to achieve the goals of fiscal balance. Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa further briefed His Royal Highness on the Kingdom's achievements through Bahrain's Economic Vision 2030, a comprehensive plan launched by His Majesty the King and supported by His Royal Highness based on the three guiding principles of sustainability, competitiveness and fairness. According to the brief, the Kingdom's economy recorded a cumulative growth of 8% between 2002 and 2022. Placing Bahrain among the fastest growing economies in the region, which confirms its ability to continue progress towards building on wide-ranging financial and economic achievements. Bahrain also succeeded in increasing economic diversification, as the contribution of the non-oil sector to the gross domestic product rose to 83% from 58% in 2002. Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa affirmed that during the period from 2002 to 2023, Bahrain recorded positive achievements in the sectors targeted by the Economic Recovery Plan. For example, the number of visitors coming to Bahrain increased by 170%, while non-oil exports increased by 675%. Assets of the banking sector increased by 222%, and the balance of foreign direct investment increased by 582% through the third quarter of 2023. The minister explained that efforts are continuing to build on the success of the major development projects across the tourism, logistics, industry, and energy sectors. The energy sector saw inauguration of a Door 2 station, the new oil pipeline project, and work is underway to expand the Bahrain Petroleum Company Babco Energy's refinery. Meanwhile, Alba launched its sixth smelting line expansion project at the American Trade Zone, Phase 1, while the aluminum manufacturing zone was inaugurated in the logistics services sector. The expansion project of Bahrain International Airport, Khalifa bin Salman Port, and Bahrain LNG were completed. In the tourism sector, the Bahrain International Circuit and the Exhibition World Bahrain were completed, and several tourist facilities were opened. The presentation also revealed that the percentage of Bahrainis working in the private sector increased to more than 59% from 2003 to 2023, and the percentage of Bahraini women working in the private sector increased to more than 126% in the same period. And additionally, from 2002 to 2023, salaries of Bahrainis in the private sector increased by more than 119%. Since the launch of the Bahrain Vision 2030, the government has also demonstrated its commitment to enhancing the quality of services provided to Bahraini citizens through the completion and documentation of more than 1,300 government services and the development of the service level agreement, as well as more than 650 government re-engineered services. The government launched several platforms, including the one-stop online commercial registration portal Sijillat, which enables business owners and investors to manage their businesses and complete procedures, and the building permit portal Binayat, also a one-stop portal to issue building permits for all types of building projects. The government also launched a unified guide for building permit requirements and began work on the Takhtit platform as part of the expansion of the Binayat system to include many planning services. The National System for Suggestions and Complaints Tawassul was also launched to enhance the ability of government agencies to provide high-quality services to all. The government also initiated the Real Estate Information Bank Aqari platform, which aims to create a central, reliable national source for real estate information. Finally, the kingdom launched the At-Tajar application, the first integrated application for smart devices in the Kingdom of Bahrain, through which multiple services are provided to several parties to facilitate everything business professionals may need in one platform. In line with the government's commitment to modernize the system of laws and legislation to keep pace with the requirements of sustainable development, 1,885 laws and legislations were issued, and a culture of creativity and innovation continues to be promoted to enhance accountability and responsibility, as they are among the constants of foundations of government work. The government launched many service projects across several sectors, including housing, education, health, youth empowerment, and promoting women's progress. In the health sector, hospital capacity increased to 3,428 beds in 2022, while the overall health infrastructure in Bahrain was improved through the opening of the King Hamad University Hospital, the King Hamad Hospital American Mission, and the Mohammed bin Khalifa bin Salman Al Khalifa Specialist Cardiac Center. The education sector also achieved notable progress, as the number of public and private schools in Bahrain has increased to 291 schools in 2024, and the number of students reached 243,000 students. The Education and Training Quality Authority, Bahrain Polytechnic, and the Bahrain Teachers College were also established. In the housing sector, the number of beneficiaries of housing services since 2002 has increased to more than 55,000 citizens, and many new housing cities have been established, including Salman City, East Had City, East Sitra City, and Khalifa City. The government also launched several housing projects, including Al Ramli Housing Project, Al Bhair Housing Project, and Wadi Sail Housing Project. The governor of the Central Bank of Bahrain and member of the board of directors of the Bahrain Development Board, Khalid Ibrahim Ahmedan, gave a comprehensive presentation in which he shed light on the developments in the national economy for the year 2023. The presentation showed the growth of the gross domestic product at fixed prices during the first 9 months of 2023, reaching 2.1%, and meanwhile the non-oil GDP grew 3.2%, which confirms the pivotal role of the non-oil sector in Bahrain's ongoing direction towards achieving economic diversification. Ahmedan highlighted that 2023 was exceptional in terms of attracting investments, as the EDB was able to attract local and international investments exceeding $1.734 billion from 85 investment projects, which are projected to create more than 5,792 job opportunities within 3 years. Ahmedan explained the new projects constituted 69% of the total attracted investment projects, while investment expansion projects amounted to 31%. The personal representative of His Majesty the King and President of the Supreme Council for Environment, His Highness Sheikh Abdullah bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the representative of His Majesty the King for Humanitarian Work and Youth Affairs, His Highness Sheikh Nasser bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Chairman of the Board of Trustees of the Isa bin Salman Educational Charitable Trust, and Chairman of the Board of Directors of Tamkeen, His Highness Sheikh Isa bin Salman bin Hamad Al Khalifa, the Deputy Prime Minister Sheikh Khalid bin Abdullah Al Khalifa, the Minister of Finance and National Economy Sheikh Salman bin Khalifa Al Khalifa, along with a number of senior officials and members of the Board of the Directors of the Economic Development Board also attended the meeting.